Oh my God, Asteroid Fight Club, you guys are extraordinarily incredible. Because of y'all, because of Cynthia, Michelle, Bobby, Tracy, Sean, and Xtina, and everybody in Asteroid Fight Club, I'm now within $208 of hitting my November 2021 THORnews fundraiser goal. You guys are so incredible. I appreciate you so much. Which is why I'm doing this video, even though, oh my God, I feel horrible. I am pro-vaccine choice here at THORnews, but I decided to take the Moderna booster, and I am achy. I feel horrible, and yuck. Anyway, so say a prayer for me, or you can cuss me out. However, I'll live through it. Was I talking about this? Could be the worst THORnews video ever because I just don't feel good and I'm not thinking straight. I'm on like hour 31. Here we go. Jasha Pole M7.5 intermediate depth earthquake in Peru shows extension within the subducting slab, which is flat in this region. Yeah, we had a 7.5 earthquake earlier this morning. I hope y'all will forgive me. I woke up and saw it like about an hour after it happened this morning, and I was like, oh, I'm going back to bed. Okay, I hope everybody's alive, though. Here, you got Sebastian Robertson, National Guard troops on the ground in Everson. Flooding is expected overnight. Second major weather event to hit Whatcom County in 2 weeks. We're talking about Seattle. We're talking about volcano activity out of Nevada del Ruiz, which would probably be fun to say if I was in a good mood. It is snowing in France, and I've heard that there are parts of Europe that are very cold right now. That's right, it was super duper brutally cold in Sweden last night, with temperature dropping to a staggering negative 37 Celsius. Which is like negative 35.1 Fahrenheit. Really impressive low temperatures for this stage of the winter in the north of the country. Cold spreading quite widely through Europe as we speak. Storm Arwen trapped customers in a pub in Yorkshire for 3 straight nights. They said they're okay, and they don't mind at all. Hey, you super cool Alaskans. You have a blizzard warning in effect for areas of coastal Alaska till 9 a.m. tomorrow. Talking about total snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches and expected of 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So wear your booties and your Elmer foot hats, plus mittens. Mark Mancuso showing that there will be more mixed precipitation throughout Europe through Monday. You got more flood alerts across the province, courtesy of the River Forecast Center. Talking some flood warnings, flood watches, and then high stream flow. This brought to us by Jacqueline Whitall. Monday through Tuesday, up near the Great Lakes and the Northeast, you've gone from needing a scraper to using a broom. I stole that from Mark Mancuso. I don't know what it means. I mean, I kind of have an idea. It is officially thunder snow season. Yay. And unfortunately, it is still Pacific Northwest atmospheric river season. They've got Grapple in Ohio. That is like German hail. The Canary Islands, the volcanoes there are still doing their thing and being super duper active. Hey dude, bad news for cold weather lovers. The latest 8 to 14 day outlook, December 6th to the 12th, hints at above normal temperatures for almost the entire United States. We're talking about December 6th to the 12th. Michael Palmer of the Weather Channel. This is not a cold pattern. The continental United States of America through at least mid-December. Too many people are wish casting cold that don't understand teleconnections, modeling, or weather. Yeah, bro. Like I said, it's probably going to be a mild winter with 3 or 4 punch you in the face weather patterns between now and February. Speaking of that, about 5 days after a solar eclipse, even though it won't touch much of the United States or the world really, we always watch for a big storm. And so, yeah, about 4 days after the total solar eclipse on the 4th, we will be getting a big storm across the United States of America. How much of it will be snow, how much of it will be ice, and how nasty it will be, we don't know. We'll have to continue watching. That is like almost 10 days out, and many things can change during that time frame. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got about 3 sunspots on the sun with a 4th one arriving, hopefully. And you've got Solar Orbiter survives a risky flyby. Now, we're going to watch some video that's really not that impressive, but the solar orbiter had a risky flyby, and we're about to see it. Man, come on. But it's like really underwhelming. Possibly like I am during this video, because I really don't feel good. If I mention that, I don't want to be. I can be whiny. When I feel really bad, I can be whiny. Oh, man. Okay, it is now working. It's just severely underwhelming. Look, there you go. Wow, impressive. Super duper happy Hanukkah to all of our Jewish friends out there who light up our universe and Twitterverse. James Spann showing a fireball that is lighting up Connecticut. Is that or Central Time? I don't know. Maybe this is in Alabama. Who can say such things? Seems pretty impressive. But there were no aliens spotted. And what if meteorites like had a rainbow behind them, and then you could follow them to the meteor? That would be cool. Yeah. Anyway, what a crazy, crazy world we live in. My heart was broken. Matthew McConaughey, he said he's not running for governor of Texas today. Yeah, it's just been a painful day all the way around. Hey, you're allowed to have your favorites. I'm allowed to have my favorites too. So, okay. Stormy Tuesday and Wednesday. Jack Sillen, who's always chilling and talking about cool weather stuff, is saying, hey, it is snowing in New York, Erie, Ithaca edition with ripping dendrites. All right. Highway 1 has been closed in parts of British Columbia because it is underwater again. Shout out to all the cool people in Shasta, California. Oh, this is about Wyoming, though. Radar Omega. Check out these wind gusts from areas in Montana today. We're talking about 102 mile per hour wind gusts at Deep Creek, Montana. And you're up to Deep Creek. That doesn't have a ring to it. Power outages, down trees, property damage are all possible. It's been windy in Houston, Texas, too. Megan dreaming of kidnapping a dog in the nicest of ways, I guess. But hey, super duper happy Sunday to everybody. You have your ups and your downs, your good and your bad. Okay. Man, we got like Carrie, Elmer, Frida, Miles, Phyllis, Rachel, Silas, Tad, Usher, Vega, Zandy, Yeager, Zion. These are winter storm names for 21-22. Hey, remember the monoliths from about a year ago? Man, I don't know. They were one of the more harmless, innocuous things that I missed, you know. I mean, nobody really figured out what they were. Happy Hanukkah. You know, one of the cool things I learned about Hanukkah is you can pretty much spell it any way you want, well, within reason. Oh, Lordy. Fascinating line along the Appalachian Ridges for cloud formation today. Man, I tried sleeping all day long, but sometimes life wakes you up and it's like, you got to stay awake for at least a couple hours. And the reason I took the booster is because I have long COVID, and supposedly it helps you fight the long COVID, which would, man, I'll take energy when I can get it. So wish me luck, or just be mad at me. It's fine either way. How about we take a break from arguing or being mad at each other both for the rest of 2021? I'm like never mad at you. Okay, great. This chick is on fire. Wow. Look at this. A peacock cake with just more cupcakes than you can handle. And I can handle a lot of cupcakes. At least I used to be able to. Man, I was craving cookie cake all day today. I also wanted Kobe beef, which is a weird craving. I haven't really eaten much because I don't really feel like getting off the couch at all for any reason. Australian police said they expect to charge a woman with arson after she allegedly set fire to the hotel where she and her 2 children were quarantined. Yeah, there's still a lot of riots and people upset across the world, though nowhere in the United States of America is locked down or has been locked down in 2021. So that's good if you're into that type of thing. Got to keep on moosing. I repeat, pretty mild, warm week ahead for much of the U.S., but in the United Kingdom, it is like negative 10 degrees and there's ice. I believe Colorado's still waiting on its first snow. Oh, man. And if somehow I do die, know that I loved y'all, and I really hope that we would unite, but I don't know. That didn't happen. I hope maybe in my next life, if there is a next life. And I think I'll live. We'll see, though. We'll see. This is shaken from the earthquake in Peru. Yeah, so the next 4 annular and total solar eclipses on Earth occur in the U.S. 3rd and 4th due. This is the next one we got on the December 4th where nobody will really see it. And then that is the one on April 20th, 2023. And then this is October 14th, 2023. That'll be neato. And then that is the one total solar eclipse on April 8th, 2024. Okay. Want to see a super duper bad fire in North Carolina? If you do, well, you're kind of a weirdo. Okay. There it is. That does look nasty. That was from last night. Sangay Volcano in Ecuador had some ashy action. But yeah, everybody seems to be disappointed by the heat forecast for the first half of December. Spencer Dant showing us that we had some auroral action over the last day or two for signs of a small CME impact. All right, I do think I shall wrap this one up, buddies. But once again, super duper absolute thank you to Asteroid Fight Club. Everybody out there, you guys are incredible. Thank you again to Cynthia. Thank you again to Michelle. Thank you again to Bobby. Thank you again to Tracy. Thank you again to Sean and Xtina. Thank you again to Darlene. Thank you again to Greg. Thank you again to Irene. Thank you again to Christine. Thank you again to Courtney. Thank you again to Charles. Thank you again to David. Thank you again to Rod. Thank you again to Dennis. Thank you again to Cody. Thank you again to Bruce. Thank you again to JCR. Thank you again to Catherine. Thank you again to Amy. Thank you again to Carmen. Thank you again to Andrea. Thank you again to Michelle. Thank you again to Sunlight, Starlight, Angel. Thank you again to Nancy. Thank you again to DWP. Thank you again to the Texas Angel. Thank you again to the Wizard of Oz. Thank you again to Alexis. Thank you again to Lauren. Thank you again to Richard. Thank you again to Barbara. Thank you again to Glenda. Thank you again to Arnica. Thank you again to Light Soul. Thank you again to Dan. Thank you again to Marlita. Thank you again to Brian. Thank you again to Ann. Thank you again to KJ. Thank you again to Max. Thank you again to Asteroid Fight Club. Yeah, November probably will not go down as my favorite month this year. But it won't go down as my least favorite month this year. Though overall, I don't think I liked it. I mean, it had good things. It had very bad things. Okay, we can talk about other stuff later. Oh, I love y'all. Stay cool. God bless everyone. And I'll talk to y'all in the near future. And a happy Hanukkah.